Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. I'm here. I've made it. Big travel day yesterday, up at 4 AM in Yogyakarta, and got a plane to Jakarta, and then changed another plane to Kuala Lumpur, and finally made it here at about 6 o'clock in the evening. So as you can see up there, that's the monorail, and we're going to catch the monorail to the eco park, which is kind of in the middle of Kuala Lumpur. At the moment we're in Little India. My hotel's smack bang in the middle of Little India. I got here and I thought, wow, what a fantastic location. And then I saw my room. Oh my God. It started once I got out of the lift. I was walking down the hall thinking, oh, this doesn't look good. And then I got into my room. The first room they gave me was on the 3rd floor. The first thing I noticed when I walked into the room was the overpowering smell of stale tobacco. The second thing I noticed was the monorail passing by the window. And I said, I don't think this will do. And so they changed me. I ended up looking at 4 rooms. Anyway, so I've got, my room's okay. It's got a good view, and it's really centrally located. It's in a part of Kuala Lumpur called Central, not far from Central Station. So we're heading out now, but I've been busy already this morning. I had breakfast at one of the little Indian cafes that we just walked past before, and in this 7-Eleven here, I got a SIM card. And you'll probably find this interesting if you're thinking of coming to Malaysia. You need to take your passport. You can't use a driver's license or an ID card. And they also take your photograph, and then you can purchase a SIM card. Mine's got enough data on it to easily last me for 4 days. And with that, I get 2 international telephone calls, 6 local calls, and I've got 7 gigs of data, I think. So it's going to be plenty. I really only need it to do a little bit of Google Maps while I'm out and about, and to call grab taxis or Gojek. And the price of that SIM card was 35 ringgit. It's also possible to top that up. If I needed more, I could spend a bit more and top it up. Anyway, let's go up to the monorail. I hope this goes to the monorail. So we've got to use one of these ticket machines. Now what I gather is that there's an LRT, an MRT, and the monorail. And I don't know if they're owned by different companies, but you need to choose the line that you're going to be travelling on. So we're on the Laluian Monorail, KL, and we're at KL Central, and we want to go to Titiwangsa. So that's 4 ringgit. I'm trying to put 10 ringgit in, and it keeps on rejecting it. It only takes 5s, it doesn't take 10s, and it takes 5s and coins and 1s. So I've got a token. It's processing my change. I eventually got my change. So I've got my token, and this is where we enter from. And there's a train there. Right, so you just tap your token.
Doors closing.
I believe, yeah, we go to the end of the line. I should have been filming the other way. I would have got my my hotel. So this is it, the monorail. I didn't go to the end of the line. I've stopped at, I've jumped off at Bukit Nanas. because it would seem, I was looking at Google Maps and it looks like it's very close to the KL Forest Eco Park. So let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, it worked. All right, I think I could even see it from the train. Oh, that's lucky. This is a list of what is prohibited around here. Indiscriminate disposal of chewing gum, begging, travelling with pungent items. You wouldn't believe it, it's closed for renovations. However, this extremely impressive looking weird thing is the grounds around it are open. It's called the KL Tower. Oh, it's very big. Let's go and have a look at least the base of it. Pity the eco park's closed. There are apparently suspension bridges and walkways and things in the trees, and it's very shaded, and there are monkeys, and it's all very nice. But it's open tomorrow, so maybe we'll come back tomorrow. It looks a lot bigger than it is, because when do you ever walk up to a really tall structure and look at it from below its foundations? So I'm on my way to a place called the Capital Cafe, which is apparently a very good cheap eats. Decided to sit outside. The point of this place is that it's a fairly ritzy area with lots of expensive restaurants, but this place has kind of broken the mould where they serve really good, very reasonably priced food. And this is their normal weekday set menu. And so for 15 ringgit, I'm having the Hainanese chicken chop set. And they're going to bring me some extra spicy sambal to put on top of it. So we'll see what it's like. Oh, I'm exhausted. I got up yesterday at 4 o'clock in the morning and got a taxi from my hotel in Yogyakarta to the airport. And the airport, even at that time of the morning, took an hour and a half to get to by taxi. It's so far out of town. It's the new Yogyakarta airport. And then everything went very smoothly. Flew to Jakarta. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll pick this up in a second.
This
Thank
one
you.
I give taste your sambal.
Oh,
this
wow.
one is nasi lemak sambal. This one is pengek sambal.
So what's the difference? This one is
This one a bit sweet.
a little bit sweet,
This one a bit salty.
a bit salty. Wow.
Yeah, you
Well,
try.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. We've got a choice of sambals. One's a bit sweet, one's a bit salty. Anyway, so then from Jakarta, flew to KL, and then a really long taxi ride again from KL. And oh, great, thank you.
Thank you.
And what is this?
Bali.
It's barley water. Thank you. It's sweet water. It's got cracked, bloated rice in it. Then to KL, and then a huge taxi ride to get to my hotel. And then I got to my hotel, and it was just a nightmare. The stench of cigarettes everywhere, and stained carpets, and untrained staff, and just the whole, it's a dive. And I'm stuck there for 4 days. And I'm absolutely exhausted. But I'm so glad to be in Malaysia. So I'm here for 4 nights, and then I go to Bangkok. Oh, this is beautiful. It's kind of like a comfort food dish. Little chicken chop in the middle, and there's kind of, it's like baked beans. It's kind of like a stew. potato, carrot. So these are the two senior staff here at the Capital Cafe. Can I ask you some questions?
Okay.
How long have you worked here?
How many years you
How many years?
9.
9
9
years.
years.
Oh wow! And what's the best thing about this cafe? What's good about this cafe, do you think? What do you tell people? How do you recommend it?
The best capital nasi lemak. Very nice.
The best-
Capital nasi lemak. Yeah.
You're near the cinema.
Yeah. Signature here, the capital nasi lemak.
Oh,
Yeah.
the capital Nasi Namak. The Nasi Namak set at the Capital Cafe, which is one of the set meals. That's the one you recommend. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. First, we'll try the sweet sambal. Got a pretty big chunk. Oh yeah. It's sort of like time release. You put it in your mouth and go, that's not spicy at all. And you think, oh, hang on, that is a little bit. Oh, another time release bomb. That's nice. Not too salty. Oh, it just adds so much. Oh, I like the salty one.
Hello, my boss,
Oh,
belanja for you. You want to try
Oh.
the nasi lemak?
oh my God.
Yeah.
Look
you
at
try
this.
First.
This is the nasi
Yeah.
limak.
Yeah. So you send the Capital Cafe Facebook.
Okay.
Wait. Wait. So I give you the.
On their menu, they've got it written, the best nasi lemak in Malaysia. And this is it. Oh, and I'm so full. Whenever I turn the camera off, one of those ladies is coming over and redesigning the plate on the table, squaring up the menu, making it all look good. Oh, I'm so full. Some of the sambal. It's the sweet sambal by the look of it. It was very nice. And I've been in Malaysia for less than 24 hours. And I'm prepared to declare that it's the best nasi lemak that I've had in the last 24 hours. I wish I'd lived near a place like this. I'd eat here at least once a week, at least. I don't know if you can see, but there's the barley water up the top and a whole lot of rice down the bottom. The original bubble tea. I can't eat any more, but one of those lovely ladies has taken my plates away and she's got to pack it all up, and I'll take the leftovers, which are pretty significant, back to my hotel and have them for dinner. Oh, that was very nice. Got the bill. It's 15 ringgit, as it said on the menu, even though they gave me 2 dishes. I've got all my takeaway. A Grab taxi's coming to get me for 10 ringgit to take me back to my hotel. And that was a fabulous lunch. All right, lots more to do in KL.